Hi there, I'm Anna. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to be talking about locker room hygiene. So lockers, locker room hygiene, changing rooms, etc. Things to watch out for, what you should be doing, kind of areas that you need to be focused on. So that will be today's live. So this is focused on this week's blog. So this week's blog is up in the blog section of our website. It'll be circulated to our mailing list. If you do want to be added to our mailing list, just drop your details to me in a message. Just hit the message button on the Astral Hygiene page. If you could share this post, that would be appreciated. Follow us on Instagram and subscribe to our YouTube channel, where we've actually got quite a lot of videos on both Facebook, Instagram and YouTube, because I do these every single week. So let's get started. So how to clean lockers and locker rooms is the subject. So in most kind of locker rooms, you've obviously got a floor area, you've got a metal kind of locker. Metal lockers are durable and long lasting, but they can harbour bacteria and viruses and fungus in them if not maintained appropriately. So what can you find in locker rooms? What can you actually pick up as a person? So you can pick up Staphylococcus, which is a pretty nasty one. So that's a bacteria that you can spread easily in locker rooms, especially when equipment is being shared. So you need to make sure that all the equipment is being wiped down. Fungus can grow in kind of dark, moist areas. Locker rooms are notoriously moist areas because they're often beside pools, there's often showers in them, so you do need to make sure that you're cleaning all of the areas and all kind of corners and crevices with an appropriate chemical effectively and properly, and we'll come back to that at the end. Ringworm is another fungal infection that can spread from person to person, don't fancy that. And plantar warts can be spread when you're walking in barefoot, particularly in kind of in wet shower areas. And you can also pick up nasty skin infections like athlete's foot, etc. from unclean areas, and you can actually pick up verrucas and warts from surfaces as well. So it's really important to make sure that you are washing the floors with an appropriate chemical that's got good bactericide in it. So anybody that's gone to a swimming pool and you've picked up a verruca or a wart, it's obviously not being cleaned effectively and often enough. Often enough is really important, particularly when you've got people walking around. So nobody wants to go into a swimming pool or a golf club or a gym and come out with athlete's foot or ringworm or a bacterial or a respiratory infection, because you can actually pick them up as well in these kind of environments. So what can you do? So obviously I have a solution to this. So you need to select a fast and effective and responsible and sustainable disinfectant. So you need to be looking for something that is not only BSAM 1276 that will kill most of the bacteria that you would find in these kind of establishments, including Staphylococcus, and you're also looking for a BSAM 14476 that would kill the viruses that are knocking around in there, and most of them will get rid of the fungus as well. So we offer an advanced surface disinfectant here at Astral, and I'll put a little note in the comments that is will kill bacteria and it'll also kill viruses. It's a good all-rounder in terms of cost and use. It's very actually economically priced, which is one of the reasons that we stock it here at Astral. But also the contact time has got to be noted. So any kind of bactericide or viruside that is 5 minutes contact time, that is just absolutely not appropriate, or not even it's not user friendly. So who wants to spray down a locker or a sideboard or a bench and then stand around for 5 minutes? So people need to be thinking about this. The contact time that you're going for is 30 seconds is the most usable. So 30 seconds when you're actually standing around is a really good contact time. So 30 seconds is the kind of golden number for me. It's the quickest contact time that you can get. A chemical that's proven to work. So anything that's BSEN 1276 or BSEN 14476 that is tested against and been accredited to these levels, they are proven to work within 30 seconds. So anything that says 5 minutes, it's a no-go for me. It's impractical. So yeah, you need a good solid 1276 BSEN 1276 BSEN 14476 bactericidal viricide that will kill, the Staphylococcus, the ringworm, the fungus, the viruses, verrucas, warts. So all of them will be kind of killed by the advanced surface disinfectant. So the advanced surface disinfectant is ready to use, it's in a trigger, it's good to go, it's great for spraying around places. But what about on the floors? So the floors, I would recommend that you use a product called Clean Fast, because this will not only lift all the bacteria off your floors, it'll lift all the soil, lift all the body fat. So, and oftentimes in your gym or in your kind of changing area or locker room, you'll find kind of like a pink residue, I would say residue, stuck to the walls or between the grout, or stuck on these these non-slip floors. So that pink residue is actually body fat. So that's people's body fat basically being washed out their body and sticking to the floor. It's body fat, it's high in protein, it's got high in amino acids, which is obviously the subject that makes up protein. Protein and amino acids are really sticky, so you're looking for something to really detach this protein. And then obviously things from the floor, so things can live in the protein, bacteria and viruses, so you're looking for something to really unstick that and also kind of kill any kind of nasties on the floor as well. I would recommend for that Clean Fast. It's a great product, it's got a really fresh orangey smell, but for me that is the go-to product with Clean Fast. As soon as you've used Clean Fast, you'll never go back. You can mop Clean Fast on your floor, you can scrub the floors with it with a deck scrubbing brush, you can scrub the walls with it with like a sponge scourer. So I'll pop that in the comments as well, that's one not to be missed as well. So you need to make sure that you're training all your workers in terms of the way in which to go about cleaning your premises, and that's a service that we offer here at Astral. I'll come along with all of your products and train your staff and actually do it and show them how it's done. Train your staff in terms of this is how you clean it, this is the order in which you do it, this is why you do it in this way. You don't want to be washing bacteria on this surface that you've already cleaned. So it's a really common sense approach, and it's really good for your insurance purposes to make sure that all of your customers know that all of your staff have been properly trained in cleaning, and that's a service that we offer here at Astral free of charge if you buy our products from us. You also get obviously COSH, care of substances hazardous to health, free of charge. You get all of your MSDS sheets, so you kind of get a real kind of package deal when you buy from Astral here. So we'll also identify high risk areas. We'll help all of your staff to get into all the nooks and crannies and kill all that fungus and bacteria. Anywhere that is clean will smell clean. So if our locker room doesn't smell clean, it's not clean. So anything that smells of sweaty feet or mold or anything like that, it's not clean. So you need to have a real think about, how do my changing rooms smell? How does my locker room smell? Because if it doesn't smell clean, it's not clean. There's something in there that's exuding an odour, and the odours are generally caused by fungus, bacteria or viruses. So there you have it. Make sure that you keep all your hygiene solutions stocked. We've got a warehouse here full of chemicals and biocides and everything that you need to keep your establishment clean and hygienic. So give us a call. You can go beyond the locker room and make sure that all of your bathrooms are clean, all the showers are clean, all of the lockers are clean, all of the sinks are clean, all of the toilets are clean. All of this just helps with the whole customer experience. How does it feel to come in and use these facilities? Does it feel like a nice experience, or is it a horrible, smelly, horrible experience? I, for one, if I go into a place and the toilets are undesirable, there's a large supermarket chain around here, that I will not go into their toilets because it's not a pleasant experience. So I tend not to go in there, and that's enough for me to not go into their toilets or use their toilets or try and avoid their establishment and go elsewhere. So it can be really powerful. Within the blog itself, I'm not going to go through this, we've also given you a step-by-step guide to how to clean your lockers, how to go about making sure they're completely sanitary and killing all the bacteria, etc. So it's a really good blog. This week's blog is available on the website. I've kind of just given you a very brief overview here, but do follow us, do share us, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.